In this video, I'll be covering side hustles, what a side hustle is, why you should have a side hustle, and what I believe are 5 side hustles that can help you earn extra cash. Let's get to it. What's going on YouTube? This is AJ Carva. Welcome to the channel. For those of you new to the channel, this channel is all about creating dope shit, forwarding the hustle, and sharing stories with the hope of impacting as many people as I can based on my experiences and experiences moving forward. In technicality, a side hustle is a job or occupation outside of one's main job that helps them supplement their income. A side hustle can be more than that. It can be a way for you to explore your passions and what opportunities lie outside of your main role. You can have a side hustle in high school, you can have a side hustle in college, and you can have a side hustle if you're 80 years old. It really never stops. We see it everywhere. Hustle culture has kind of taken over. It has become a little toxic in some communities, but I don't think it's toxic at all. If anything, it's something that you should explore because you may find a new passion and turn that into your mainstream of income. Using myself as an example, I've always been a side hustler and I really hustled in college. I worked full time. I was part of student government. I was part of a pre-law fraternity. At one point, I was part of a fraternity and my schedule was tight, but I still fit in time to have a couple of side hustles. I was in the music industry and dabbled a little bit in that, so I made some money in that. And then I also, most notably, for those who know me, I've been in digital marketing since college. And I've worked in social media, I've been a graphic designer. I've kind of phased that out of my side hustle because now I focus more on content creation from a high level and I help others get monetized in different ways. Having all these side hustles through college into my professional career, I've sharpened a skill set and I've used certain skills in my regular job in sales that I learned through my side hustle. So why should you have a side hustle? 1, I just talked about it, is to sharpen your skill set. Having a side hustle, regardless of what it is, you're most likely working on a skill set that you don't use in your current job, or you're sharpening it even better. Second reason why is you get to understand where your passion lies. Most of the time, when it comes to a side hustle, if you're not really strapped for cash, you're gonna be doing something that you're passionate about. You're gonna turn a hobby into a side hustle. This is where you're able to explore maybe what you've been missing in life. Before maybe life got hectic and tied up and just thinking you had no time. Third, and I think most important, is you get to explore your potential. If you can turn a side hustle into a gig that's making you some money, whether it's $1,000 or $10,000, you can understand your potential and your worth, and that may help you in your regular job and your career trajectory, or you may become more entrepreneurial and turn it into a full-time job in the future. It's a great way to understand your potential. It's a great way for you to explore your passions and kind of combine it and fuse it into one. Don't be afraid, explore your passions, understand your potential. And most likely what you've been waiting for, but 5 side hustles, I believe, will have continuous growth in 2022, just from my experience and seeing other people's side hustles and what people have been successful in. Let's get to it. Number 1 on the list is gonna be dog walking and dog sitting. I know a handful of people who have made quite a bit of money through dog sitting and dog walking, and we're talking anywhere upwards of $100 a month up to $1,200 a month. Most of them have full-time jobs and they just love animals. So look at that. They're taking a passion, they're taking a way to make money, fusing it together and making additional income every month. Second is no surprise, I'm gonna lump them all into one, and I'm talking about Uber, Lyft, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart, all those kind of services that are offered through an app. That's a good way to make extra cash. It may not be a passion, but it for sure is a way that you can make extra cash. If I'm strapped for cash, all I have to do is pull out my phone, register myself through one of those apps, register my vehicle through the app, provide any proof that they may need, my license, and I'm able to take orders, drop them off, and start making extra cash. Third on the list is resume writing and cover letter writing. This is a little more niche, but those of you who love writing and maybe have a passion for helping other people, this is kind of a good way where you can help them. You don't have to have a ton of experience, but if you're really good at writing, you can understand one person's job role, what they've done, and what they're trying to get to. You can do your research and probably write a killer resume or a cover letter for them. This is a very competitive niche. There are people out there who are whizzes and charging $500 to $1,000 per resume review. I'm sure you can find someone in your network who would pay you $50, $100, $200 to give them a serious in-depth resume review and or cover letter template to use for future jobs. Fourth is also a very competitive niche, but I'm gonna put it out there, and it's fitness training. You don't necessarily have to be a certified trainer. We all know people who are extremely fit, who are extremely dedicated, and most likely if you were to approach them and say, hey, John, you're a really fit guy, I know you're dedicated, can I work out with you once or twice a week? Maybe learn your routine, learn your diet. And if you want to take it to the next level, you can make a program for them. Not everyone can afford your top-notch personal trainers, and I'm sure there's someone in your network, if you're watching this and you're a fit person, people know you as like, that's the fit guy, that's the fit girl, and you might be able to charge $25, $50, $100 just to have someone work out with you. Explore the opportunity if you qualify for it in some way, and don't be scared. The fifth side hustle that I think will always be popping, regardless of what year it is for your creatives out there. So photography, videography, graphic design, things of that sort. You can start a little side hustle where you're making some money, maybe doing wedding videography for a wedding here and there. I had a colleague at one of my old companies who one of his best friends is a wedding videographer outside of his 9-to-5. He and his wife make just as much as they make through their 9-to-5 individually through their wedding videography business. It's AJ Carva here. Thank you for viewing. Leave a comment below. Let me know what your side hustle is or what you're thinking about starting as a side hustle in the future. Thank you for watching. We out.